team here. Let's talk pro circuit here.
Yep.
All right.
Best team in the paddock.
Masterpool.
Calm down. East Coast.
East Coast.
Yeah, I did see Masterpool. Is he on the Peter Park program? I seen he was training.
No,
with
is he training with them?
I saw a picture of him, Kitchen, and maybe it was Vial.
That's interesting. Yeah, that would be right.
Oh, was that also when Kai was over here and he was, be like, hey man, I'm going to take your spot next year.
Look, I want to know why is he flexing?
Who?
Is he making that kind of money?
Ty?
Yeah, like driving Lamborghini, renting them probably.
Well, that means his parents got a lot of money.
What?
It don't matter, but he's on Instagram driving Lamborghinis and shit.
He also likes guns.
He's got a Lamborghini.
I don't think it's his though. I think he goes.
It's on
he flies
Instagram?
into like stories and stuff. He's always flexing a watch.
He's always shooting shit. Oh, he definitely. I mean, I don't know.
He's
this.
definitely kind of drippy, as the kids would say.
Is the kids would say? I mean, his parents got money, so.
They're like, hey, little Johnny, go drive a Lamborghini for the weekend.
I don't think that family works like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that whatever that family does is very calculated and planned out, and it's just not one of those, as you just say, hey, Johnny, go drive a Lamborghini.
Hey, how about the collab of a year? Duke Gomez and Ty Masterpool.
Yes. Yes. All right, so is he the final factory guy on that coast then?
I don't know, man, because that kid is going to rip a start. Mm-hmm. He's going to be out front at some point.
And he's also going to, if there's any 180s, he's going to rip some 180s like he did in Vegas.
Yeah, I watch him ride, and I hope he has somebody in his ear telling him this or figuring it out. He just kind of goes through the rhythm section instead of through the rhythm section, if that makes sense.
No, it does.
Just ride the rhythm section.
He just hops through the rhythm section. It doesn't really looks like he's confident yet, which I think on this program maybe he can get that way because this is going to be more of a tighter program than usual for Supercross at least. He just kind of bounces through and just goes through the emotions instead of charging through a rhythm section.
One of those
Other than that dude can corner.
Kind of one of those things where you're just happy to hit the fast line instead of actually trying to make tenths through the fast line.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
You could see him. He literally, it's kind of like I was just about Mosman, like everybody being like, okay, leaving the face triple. I know I'm going to get over it. Now I need to set up to, transition this in the corner. He's like thinking every step. He's just like, oh, now I get on the backside. Now I roll on the throttle. This is where I need to set the bike up instead of be like, oh, I'm 2 steps ahead.
Yeah. Ty Masterpool also, he better hope there's 9 whoops.
Ty just better learn how to rhythm through whoops because he's never going to blitz through.
If he can rhythm whoops, like badass. But as far as like big whoops go, he's going to have to pay his dues.
Mm-hmm. Just rhythm through, bro. Just rhythm through. Don't try to blitz because you're going to die every time.
Marchbanks.
West, right? West. He's done.
You would
he's done
think.
West.
Man,
But what's he do?
He's a guy that could come out and be great.
He can win, and he can also get 12.
Do you guys think he can win?
Look at this guy last time he had a pro circuit bike.
Yeah. Do I think he can win? Yeah, I do. I think he can.
He won Daytona.
He did win Daytona.
Stamp that approval.
Hey, he's from the United States.
Look, I think he can win, but I also,
He also
if
won
he
before
gets
the world
12th,
shut
I'm
down.
going to just kind of, he's one of
I was
those
there
guys
live.
that basically,
I think I was there.
no matter where he finishes until we get to the end of the season and I see the pattern, I'm just going to go, okay.
Yeah,
I don't really have an expectation for it because he could do anything.
He's another guy that just rides the wave.
Because, look at Outdoors.
He's all right.
Wasn't really great.
Came out swinging, got a 4th, and we're like, damn, he's back. And then
just kind of nothing.
back to where he was.
Yeah.
I think Marchbanks and Ty are in that same boat. Ty definitely can't win like Garrett can, but it's just one of those things where you watch him.
Marchbanks is a 10 times better Supercross rider.
Supercross rider for sure. But they're in the same
dog water at starts.
But they're in the same boat in the sense that you just kind of look at them and you go, yeah, man, there's times where I just watch them and they're just going with the fast line. But they're not analyzing anything else. They're like, oh, I got over the triple. Oh, all right, I got through this corner clean. Oh, I got through okay, cool. Like they're not 3-4 steps ahead. We're like,
but he won Daytona.
He did win Daytona, and then the world got on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost feel like
Sidebar, hold on one second. Isn't it crazy to think that you look back on it and his last win was literally before the whole world thought we were all dying?
Yep.
You think that's gonna be something that
and
no
I was
matter
at that race.
That's gonna be
I think I was there too.
That's gonna be something if he never wins another race ever again. He's gonna be in 20 years and go, yeah. So when the whole world got set on fire?
Yeah,
I won the last.
I won the last race before that happened. Really? All right. Anyway, sorry. I had to just. That's a weird thought.
Wow, are the Texans good this year?
Yes, they are actually.
6-3.
It's because they have an Ohio State quarterback.
Anyway,
Boo.
Shut up.
Hammaker, the
So
maker
look,
of the hams.
Hang on, before we get to the
What?
Before we get to Tuna Maker, we're gonna
You bite your fucking tongue.
He's the maker of the hams.
Turkey Maker. I think Marchbanks and Masterpool are kind of like on like fill-in role because those dudes seem a little more durable than the rest of the squad here. I guess maybe besides Kitchen. I don't know. I guess I sound like an idiot.
No, I don't think you're wrong on that because the next guy we're going to talk about, as much as it hurts my soul,
great kid, maker of the hams.
East Coast.
Mom's awesome too, but
I love Seth.
Hammer, dude.
can't stay healthy.
So weird.
So where do
man.
you think he goes?
East?
What's his deal?
Probably.
You think?
He's on a 450 in the
You think
West
he
Coast.
needs to get the fuck out of California?
I don't think he's in. Where's he train?
He goes back and forth.
Does he?
He goes back and forth.
Man, he's
Where's
one
he
kid
training on the
that
East Coast?
I think he just stays somewhere in Florida.
every time he starts getting some momentum and holding it
Gets
together,
hurt.
He gets fucking hurt too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid, you were always high on him, but
Yeah.
when he came in as a rookie, and I think it was Dallas, came out, whole-shotted, led it, start to finish.
One, yeah.
I think he won two rounds that year.
Rookie
Year, won 2 rounds.
I don't know, but I remember the one year in 2023 on the West Coast where he literally podiumed every round and then just got hurt, and then we didn't see anything from him.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it's in there.
He's another guy that he could win a race and he can finish 12th or lawn dart himself out, and I'd just go.
Dude, he's on the 250 surf team, just riding the wave.
Yep.
If Seth is on the East, which I do think he's going to go East, he's another one of those kids where you could be like, oh, you look up and he's winning, and then you look up and he's getting 10th, which really, I hate saying that about Seth.
Yeah.
But I just would like to say, because I know he's got all the talent, to be like, yes, this is finally going to be his year. Jesus, dude. He's got to make it through like 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Because he gets hurt every time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm like, yeah, Haymaker's good this year. What was the first round? Detroit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I look and he weeds at first practice.
Dude,
Slammed it
bad,
down.
bad.
Yeah.
Like he,
Yeah.
like that was the round.
Yeah, I remember that too.
That was a round where like I saw it and I'm like, is he alive right now? Is he fucking dead?
Yeah, it was just like a weird, like over the bars, that little weird step up thing.
He
Yeah,
tried,
it's also when
he
he-
tried to go like 4 or something.
Yeah, and it's
stupid. Yeah, it was dumb.
And then it was
No,
was
this
it
was a stupid crash where it was just a step up into a corner.
Yeah, it was after the finish.
he, like,
Yeah, I know what it was.
nose-picked it.
I know
There
what one it was.
there was
yeah.
also a round, I think it was in Houston, we're off the finish, where he just like died like at a lead angle,
Suddenly.
scrubbing.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that too.
He
Yes.
ejected like when he was in his lean angle, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
I don't know, man.
No, Seth, good kid. I'm always going to be like a supporter of Seth. I think that he can, if he stays healthy, he has all the tools to win a title. But God, dude, he's got to make it through 4 rounds.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Jury's out on that one.
I'm just shrugging my shoulders on it.
Shrugging
Yep.
my shoulders.
Yeah.
All right, McAdoo. Where does he go?
God damn, dude! Like this guy again comes back and is in the title hunt.
Is
Sacks out.
is he East Coast contender? Is that what we're going with?
I think
here?
he's got to be the only other East Coast contender.
okay.
I mean, yeah, he almost won. He's
So you put
Yeah, no, unless the sack's hanging out.
Haymaker, McAdoo.
I mean, this
and
dude- this is a
Masterpool
guy-
on East.
Yeah.
This is a guy that puts his balls on the line every time.
He literally
runs.
puts his
Every
balls on
time.
the line and balls out of the line.
Sometimes he's just heads
Sometimes
above
his head,
everybody
sometimes
else.
his head is just above everyone else.
Look, he's blessed.
He is blessed to the.
Hashtag blessed.
Good for his wife.
So, all right.
Sometimes the dick's just.
So he's the East Coast challenger to Vial.
He's got to be right.
Yeah.
I mean, he was.
And if he pulls an RJ and keeps it together, he beats Vial.
I think just because on speed alone, you
Yes,
could say that,
that's
but
what
he's
I'm
not
saying.
consistent enough. So he's got to
I
pull
mean,
the.
that's
also-
listen.
That's also what I'm saying.
This year,
Show me the head state.
this year, he was in a good headspace the whole season.
His head was also in a good space this season.
Yeah. I mean, he was head and shoulders above everybody, and
I can't.
but he was thinking with
No.
he was thinking when the wrong head when he got
Just which head's bigger?
look when he
He was thinking with the big head, not the little.
all right enough
Jesus.
penis puns. He took himself out of this
PB.
championship. Like he was he penis puns pee.
Yeah.
He look, he progressively got better through the season.
We can't even talk about this guy.
You guys chill.
Dude, Justin's losing it over
He
here.
is losing it.
Oh,
Just losing it
shit.
at him losing it.
Shit.
Last thing I'll say before,
Stop!
Like
before
dick jokes are your thing, huh?
Look,
Jesus.
before I get it off my chest, the last thing
Oh my god. Justin,
last-
would you calm down?
the last thing I'll say
Okay.
before I
Justin's
get to what I
12
was about to
tonight.
say is he really erected his season from the first round.
Jesus.
You fuck.
Justin's just losing it over it. Like, God, talk about a 12-year-old learning about
Oh,
penis
wow,
jokes for the
this is
first
off
time.
the rails bad.
Oh shit.
Look, he
Stop.
he really was on a good upward trend through the season. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Can't say anything.
But
Just can't say
the
anything.
lapper thing,
Okay,
he can't
alright,
blame that on the lapper
No.
at all. You watch that back, and he got in the main line and
Yeah.
took himself out.
Yeah.
Say that didn't happen, if he cleans up maybe some bonehead stuff like that.
I wasn't gonna do anything. Totally.
All right. He cleans up some stuff like that.
There you go.
He
Jesus. All right, let's move on and talk about Kitchen.
Oh,
McAdoo's
fuck.
the East Coast title contender
Holy
against
shit.
Vial. And in case
That was
anybody,
bad, dude.
in case
Oh,
anybody
that's
doesn't
terrible.
remember, his dick was hanging out in the opening round last year, and Justin is a 12-year-old who just learned about penis jokes.
That was fucking terrible.
So to
that
talk
was the
about
worst.
the last guy, we got to
That was
fucking
the
talk
worst ever.
that was the worst segment I've ever done, I
about.
think.
To talk about the last
What's the
guy.
chat got going on? The
Oh,
chat?
they're gone.
It's dead right now, which is amazing considering it's been
All
dick
these
jokes
dick
for
jokes.
5 minutes.
Considering what we just
All
went
these
through.
head
Oh my
jokes.
gosh! All right,
my
last
God.
guy. So Kitchen.
We definitely need
West.
to clean that up.
No, fuck. Yes.
How many races does he win?
I mean, dude, he's got to be the other guy that's winning races consistently. If he gets a start,
That's the issue, though. That's the issue.
That's been the issue.
He can't come through the pack.
No.
my only question to you guys is because you guys are on the Hayden Deegan thing, win the title, but do you disagree that if Kitchen gets starts like he did when he was winning, it's going to be hard for Hayden to win
This
races?
is the same thing we
Yeah, I
just
mean,
talked
I
about
agree
with
with that.
McAdoo.
I agree with that. That triple
He
crown.
hasn't. He can't show it to me.
But how many races in a row did he win? I understand he
What-
got the start. I get it. I get
what,
that.
What race did Kitchen get out from?
It was a
But
triple
that,
crown.
but that is the one
Yeah,
pattern.
but the other one, the hometown race.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Seattle.
Yeah, I don't.
But
Yeah,
that is
Seattle.
the
He
one-
won
that
by
is
like
the-
16 seconds, dude.
That is the one thing that we've seen with Kitchen consistently. It wasn't just last year that where he starts is where he finishes. So if
No.
he does start up front, he can win. But if he doesn't, which he's shown a pattern of, he doesn't always start up front, then he doesn't
No.
go anywhere. Like he'll start 8th and finish 8th.
I
which is
don't-
crazy because then the next week he'll start first and win the race.
I don't dispute that. My only question, and Cole answered, is do you believe though? Because there's going to be a lot of people that believe no matter what happens, Hayden's just going to win.
If somebody can
If Kitchen can
get
get,
him to start
if Kit, all right,
top 3 every race, yeah, I think he
say
can
he gets
battle
start
for that title hard.
the start. Okay, because there's going to be once again there's going to be a lot of people that believe, oh no, it doesn't matter if he gets starts or whatever. Hayden's going to win no matter what. And I've thought, and I said this in the chat. You guys can even go back to it. I know it's gonna be a long, but I made the comment: the way Kitchen was riding those few rounds where he was yanking starts and just running away.
Yeah.
this is the Levi Kitchen we all thought.
Yep.
If that guy shows up to every round, he's hell for everyone.
Yes.
That's my only question to you is if that guy shows up, it's hard on Hayden, right?
Yeah.
Like Hayden isn't just gonna, oh nope, this is easy. Like this is that
Yeah,
guy to
but-
me was the fastest guy last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think Hayden tucks in behind him and he learns and figures him out.
I don't disagree with that. I just think that there's going to be times where Levi can go to levels that Hayden's not going to be able to go to,
I don't know,
only
man.
because
Yeah,
Levi
I don't know that I
I think
agree with
Deegan
that.
goes to different levels.
I mean, say
outdoors. What has he done in
no, this
Supercross?
year
What
I
is
think he
he
goes
doing?
to a different level because he came in with the injury that he was trying to hide. Imagine if he didn't come in with a broken wrist this
Imagine
year.
if he didn't get wadded in that first fucking corner in Detroit.
Yeah, that too. But shit happened.
I know. I understand
Vail
shit
got
happens.
up
I'm
from the
just
same
saying.
crash.
Yeah, I know.
Who's got better whip speed, Levi or Hayden?
Hayden.
Bullshit. You're fucking high.
Yeah, I think you are high.
You're
on that
fucking
one.
high. You're getting a little
Dude.
bit too much out of that Hayden sauce.
Unless
don't
Deegan
know.
Craig shows up.
I think.
And Deegan and
which is
Craig
what
aren't
I
gonna
think
show
is-
up
which
'cause they're
is
two
what I-
different-
Which is what I think is going to happen.
They're two different. They're two different
Listen,
techniques.
I think if he can learn that technique, or like, remember when I said how good Jimmy D was in the whoops?
Yeah.
Dude, Deegan needs to sit there and watch Jimmy D because they're about the same kind of
Yeah.
stature.
There's,
I just think Hayden's his natural motion to go is just off his natural talent and send it.
But what I think,
now you'd be
I
smarter than
think
that.
Kitchen's good in whoops because Kitchen is slightly taller than
Yeah,
a lot
of
of
course.
these guys. But I think Deegan is putting in more work to learn how to be better at stuff,
Yeah.
which is why I think overall Deegan's whoop speed will improve because he's obviously
I think
we're doing
Deegan
the
will
correct
outwork
thing.
his ass.
The thing that I'm going with here is these guys all take incremental steps up in speed, right? So I think
Every now and then you tap out
I
at some
think
point.
Vial will get a little bit better. I think Kitchen might even get a little bit better. But I believe, but I think that Deegan is going to take bigger steps in speed and for longer because of the work that he puts in learning stuff. So I think there's going to be years here, and I think this year is another one that you're going to see Deegan's speed, even in like Supercross, go to another level than what it was last year. And I don't think it'll be done after this. Where I look at like Kitchen, I look at like Vial, I look at like RJ. I'm like, okay, cool. These guys are fast, and on their best days, yes, they can run with him. But there's going to be a time where he's going to go to that level, much like Jet. Not quite Jet speed, don't get me wrong, but much like Jet, where like he's gonna go to a level that like the rest of these guys like that they can't go to. They can't get to it. And I don't see Kitchen making leaps and bounds here. I just don't.
I just don't think that's going to happen in Supercross. I think outdoors that's already been proven. I think that Supercross, I think that there's going to be moments where he's going to have bad starts, Hayden that is, and he's going to spaz.
I don't know.
Last year he did it plenty of times,
like
bro.
As much as everybody in the comments is flaming me as a Deegan hater, I don't know, man. Dude, that kid, especially as far as the 250s go, like he is the guy in that class.
Yeah, and he's just getting better, man.
He is.
I think he's just getting better.
I mean, you figure all we've seen now is we've seen a rookie season that was kind of like, okay, I guess we're gonna go race.
Like it sounds like we're really gargling him right now, but he's the real deal.
Yeah, it's like, I think we're gonna go race Supercross after coming off a 5th place Futures finish, and then you've got a sophomore season where we're hurt. So like,
and then just got so much better all the way through the year. So I mean,
I just don't see it. Not in Supercross. Outdoors, there's no dispute because he's already done it. SMX already done it. A lot of the shit that I saw that he got away with in outdoors, you just can't do in Supercross. And I'm not saying any revelation here. But there was a lot of times, and perfect example, Southwick second moto. That first fucking lap off that floater, that booter that everybody was doubling up in, and he was the only one that was actually tripling up into the corner. Mm-hmm. He got fucking completely sideways. He had a lot of those moments this year when the few times that he got bad starts, and you can work your way out of those in outdoors. Supercross, I just don't think he's going to be able to do it. Now, if he gets a start, this is a whole different conversation. He could walk away with it because he did it a few times on the East Coast when he got the starts, the races he won.
He said he sucked at starts. They figured starts out.
Yeah. Like I said,
everything that he's been weak on, he's figured it out.
That hasn't been proven in Supercross yet, though.
My thing is there's just a level of commitment with him that none of these other guys have. There's very few.
Man,
the Lawrences have it. The Lawrences have it, but the rest of them I don't think do.
I don't know about that. I disagree.
He's got that dog in him.
I disagree.
He's got a little bit of that Cooper Webb dog.
How do you disagree? Who else is going to do the thing?
Are you talking about everyone, or are you just talking 250 class?
I mean,
250 class right now.
Because if you're talking everyone, I call cap on that. I think that Sexton's out there busting his ass. I think Eli's out there busting his ass.
Yeah,
I think that people want to talk shit about AP.
250 class, he's busting.
But out of the 250 class, nobody else is as committed as he is.
I don't think you can say that about Chance Hymas, man. I think Hymas is working just as hard as he is.
I don't know.
I think it's unfair for us to say that kind of stuff when
we don't know about Hymas because it's not in our face.
I was going to say that's part of the problem is that nobody else is in our face enough. But when you've got, even with that, if these guys were going to ride with other dudes like he is and stuff, which is part of what leads me down this path of like, man, that fucking kid's going to be fucking something, is that because you don't see it with anybody else. Eli's great, but Eli was not going to ride with Ricky and then going to ride with Dungy and then going to ride with Villapillo.
He didn't need to.
I understand that, but I'm just saying.
I don't think Deegan needs to either, but he is anyway.
He is, but Eli just proved he didn't need to because he was already beating everyone.
Yeah.
Those first couple years in the 450 class were rough for Eli.
1 year, buddy. He got smoked in 2015 because he got hurt, and then 2016 went out, got second in the points, and then he didn't win. He didn't lose an outdoor championship. Are you talking about what Supercross?
Supercross.
What did he get? Like second that year in the points?
2015 Supercross. He wasn't good.
But then look what he did outdoors, and then he got hurt, and then he got set back in 2016, and then we know what happened in 2017.
14.
What did he do in 14? He was coming off an injury. Remember, he came into the season late that year. Rookie year, you're right. It was rough.
No, he got hurt in the first corner because Jake Weimer landed on him.
Fucking Jake Weimer. Look, man,
I don't know. His first couple years weren't.
They weren't awesome.
Great.
They weren't awesome. But I'm gonna pump your brakes on the whole like Eli and working hard. I don't think there's a dude out there that worked as hard as he did for a long time. That includes everyone.
Is Eli?
I think he's back to working pretty hard, and now he's going to be a bad motherfucker.
I think
when we get the 450 stuff.
I think you take everybody out there and you put their work ethic side by side with Eli. No offense to all these other dudes, he's built different. That motherfucker's built different. That includes Jet. I don't give a shit.
Deegan's built different.
He ain't Eli Tomac, bro.
I mean,
Jet's
he's got some Tomac.
He's got the dog in him. There's a difference, though. There is a difference.
I don't know.
I think Hayden's a dog, and that's the one thing I've always said about him being. I've respected about him. He's a dog.
Oh, he is.
He's a pit bull. He can work as hard as you want to. He ain't Eli Tomac, bro.
Well, we'll see when we get to the end of the career what the titles look like. Which, don't get me wrong, he's got this other guy blotching out the sun in the 450
so
class.
it's probably
I
not
think it's
gonna
going to be a
happen.
problem for him.
So
big speculation here, but Deegan has compounds in multiple states. He's going to have one in Colorado. You know how they're in there? They're big Airbnb people.
You don't think he's got something set up to?
I think
keep
they have.
riding at
I think they're
Eli's?
going to have multiple bases across the country.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me either.
Look, bro, I still stand by my comment. I hope he wins West Coast so that I can be proven right because I still believe that he wins West Coast and he bumps 450 outdoors.
Nah,
Still stand by that. I made that comment a while ago. I think he wins 250 West. If he wins 250 West Coast,
not till 26.
It depends on whatever the Jet window is because he wants to beat.
bro,
Jet.
it's already been floated. Rumors have already been floated about it.
He wants to beat Jet. No matter
Yeah.
that he's got to make that window. So whatever that window is.
I think if he wins 250 West, I think you see him 450 outdoors, and this has already been floated by people in the industry.
Interesting.
Yes,
We'll see.
It's already.
I'm not saying that you haven't heard it. I'm just saying I haven't heard it yet. So
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Now, if he doesn't win, then I don't think so. But I think if he wins 250 West, I think he bumps 450 outdoors, and then he's 450 full time. 2026 going on.
Maybe.
Also, Annihilate Your Bud said he remembers his first beer.
Yeah.
In reference to your
Penis jokes.
yes.
Oh, I just think it's funny.
All right, we've been at this for a long